What's good, homebodies? Cody again. So today we're going to be doing, or at least finishing up the rest of my PlayStation 2 collection. This one can take a little more time because when I made the other one, it was a little bit rushed because the phone was dying. And I was on a timer with my fiance in the house and everything. So now I'm all alone, so I have all the time in the world. So let's go ahead and get this started. So first up is going to be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The first time that I actually got this game was in 2006, so I believe 2 years after it released, and I enjoyed it. Now this one that I got, it actually came with the booklet and the poster. I got it from Goodwill, if I remember correctly, and yeah, it was in perfect condition. I bought it for like $1, so this worthy. Next up is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. This you can get from literally anywhere. I got this one. This may not be the right case. Wait, is there a disc under here? Oh, there is. Yeah. So, I got this one, and this isn't the right one, as you can see. It's the trilogy. So, originally, I got this one from CD Exchange, and it came with this one. But the trilogy, it works as a black label, but I just need to have the real one that belongs with this. But this case came with the booklet. Here's the back, and yeah. Alright, next up is Grand Theft Auto 3. Now this one, I believe, is a part of the trilogy, if I remember correctly. The trilogy set. Where is it? Isn't it supposed to show, like, the trilogy set or something? I could have sworn that it's supposed to show, like, a trilogy set on here. Anyway, Grand Theft Auto 3, I have the... Oh, there it goes. The trilogy. I have the booklet. There's the back of the case. Nothing special. I believe it's the back of the cases that give it away. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. NBA 06. NBA Live 06. Nothing much to really say about this. Other than it was the bee's knees back in the day. Well, probably not. I still think 2004 was the best. Moving forward, we have The Sims 2. I was finally able to buy this from a local store. I forget how much this was. Damn it. But anyway, I got it from my local store. It's a pawn shop. I could have sworn that it was fairly cheap, but it came with everything, so I was pretty excited about this. Definitely needed that. Next up, Batman Begins. Really excited about this. I got it from CD Exchange on a bargain. CD Exchange, they have this thing where you get their cards. You buy so many items and then you get one free. This was the one free item that I got for doing that. As you guys may already know, I go to CD Exchange a lot. But yeah. So that's Batman. Next up, we have Maximo, which I believe is a sequel to Ghouls and Goblins. I don't know what the NES game is called for sure, but I know that this is a sequel because it looks very familiar. I played the original game. I think it is Ghouls and Goblins. Something. I played the original game nonetheless a long time ago, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. But this one came with everything. So the disc, booklet, yeah, pretty happy. This is also, Maximo is actually one of those blue discs. So, yeah. And then next up we have Rayman Arena. Look at that case. Look at the case. It's crazy. Anyway, this game sucks bad, but, I mean, for as much as I got it for, which was like $1, it was completely worth it. Definitely worth it, just to have it in the collection. Next up, we have The Hobbit. Now, I tried to get into this as I did with the Lord of the Rings series, and I just can't. The 1970s animated Hobbit movie, that's the best Hobbit movie to me. All the rest are just overdrawn, I feel. But yeah, I went ahead and got this game anyway. I tried playing it and I just couldn't get into it. But the good thing is it was done by Sierra, which Sierra was pretty good about this stuff. But yeah, it's weird. Anyway, and we have Gretzky NHL 06. Now I got this because I wanted to play a 3D or a full 3D. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to play a full 3D hockey game, but this one wasn't it. This is not where it's at. The graphics look great though, but this is not where it's at. Alright, next up, we have another poker game. I hate poker, casino, whatever they are games. It's just not my style, but I had to get it because it's a part of collecting PlayStation 2 games. So, got this. It has the booklet, has the right case, the back. It's good. Next up, Happy Feet. I remember when this came out in 2006, I believe it was like 2005, 2006, or maybe just barely turning 2006. I remember that it was in movie theaters and they were going on about the video game and whatnot. In fact, alongside this, I had rented this from Blockbuster as well as Family Guy, which I showed off in the last collection video. And I played the hell out of this as well. Although it was just like a button masher, sort of, well, mostly. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I'm going to pop this in after I finish this video. But this is a really good game. I highly recommend it if you like games that are, I guess, arrow-based. Because it's almost like Dance Dance Revolution. But excuse me. I'm really tired. But it's better, in a sense. Easier. Anyway, moving forward, Madden 08. I'd say that this is the top shelf Madden game. Well, no, Madden 06 is top shelf. This is second to top shelf. 07 is okay. But I got this one from Goodwill. Not much to say on it. I got it for $1. Happy Feet I also got for like $1.99. And I had to haggle for Happy Feet. I didn't want to pay $1.99. But I ended up paying $1.99 for each game anyway, because they worded it weird and were like, well, look, we can get you all three of these for $1.99 each, but the price tag was no different on Happy Feet. But the other stuff, they were a little high, but they brought them down. So I guess I kind of got a deal, but I kind of didn't on Happy Feet. But anyway, Need for Speed Underground. I love this game specifically because it seems to me to have perfected drifting. Now, I'm honestly a big fan when it comes to drifting on racing games. I do it all the time in Gran Turismo. It feels right, and the brakes are just like so, they're so on point. I can't really explain it, but yeah, definitely play this game. Play this one and Underground 2. They're both great. This one, I can't remember where I got this from, but I think I got it from CD Exchange, and it was a little dirty, so I had to take it back for them to get it clean. No, I got this from a pawn shop on the other side of town. But yeah, this is a really great game. I highly recommend buying it. Alright, Call of Duty Big Red 1. not a big fan. Never been a big fan of Call of Duty earlier games, but yeah, I got this one from the pawn shop where I got Need for Speed, Agent Under Fire. When I saw this at CD Exchange, I decided to cop it because I needed it. Because I remember playing this a lot back when it first came out, and me and my brother, we would like fight over who gets to play this and who gets to get further into the game. My favorite part of the game is where you're racing around in this little mini buggy thing shooting. But yeah, and those twins, I was like, oh, they used to look. Well, I guess they still kind of hold up. I used to think that they were hot. Anyway. Moving on, Call of Duty. This is out of order. It should have been with Call of Duty 2. But Call of Duty Finest Hour. I'm thinking about popping this in. It didn't come with the booklet, sadly. But I can find that. I can possibly find it at Game Over Video Games. But they don't have an extensive PlayStation 2 booklet section like they do with the PlayStation 1. But this one is okay. I didn't play much of it, but I was satisfied with it. These games are sticking together. Alright, so we have Spy Hunter 2. It's a good game. Didn't come with the booklet or anything. And there's the back of the case. There's not much to say on this. Yeah, just not much to say. It's Spy Hunter. And then we have Spy Hunter 1. There's the front. There's the back. I believe this had The Rock or something. There was a game with The Rock that they were advertising on Area 51. On the demo section or something of... I forgot what game it was that had the demo. I think it may have been Madden. It may have been Madden 06 that had the demo of Area 51. No, it wasn't Madden 06. It was actually Mortal Kombat Deception. I think Mortal Kombat Deception had the demo of Area 51. And I played the shit out of that as well. Although it was a demo and I could never get past anything. But yeah, that's a good game. Anyway, now we have Star Wars the video game. The sequel to Star Wars 2, the, I guess, original video game. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it came with the booklet and everything. It's one of those blue discs. I can't remember where I got this. Again, most of these video games are from CD Exchange, but there is a good portion that I got from the pawn shop and Goodwill. A very small portion at that. This was... I can't remember if this one was a pawn shop or if this one was Goodwill or CD Exchange. It was one of the two. Then I got this from CD Exchange. Shadow of Rome. This one... yeah, I thought it looked cool. It reminded me of that Rise PlayStation or Rise Xbox release title or whatever it was called. Sorry about my finger. But yeah, so this one didn't come with the booklet, but I know that I can find the booklet with no issue. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's a really polished game, if you ask me. Because I played it, I popped it in for a little bit, and I was like, jeez, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but the way that these characters kind of look, they look kind of cel-shaded. That's the way that they look in the game. The way that you're seeing this is how they look in the game. It's nice. It almost has a Street Fighter, how would you say, character look to it. It's hard to explain. You just gotta look a video up of it. Next, I have Full Metal Alchemist, and the Broken Angel. This one I was really excited about getting. I believe I got it from the pawn shop. They didn't realize that they had gold, so I went ahead and snatched it for $5. But yeah, it came with a booklet, disc, and it looks amazing. This is one of my treasures of my collection. Then we have a childhood favorite, Virtua Fighter 4. Played the shit out of this with my sister. Yeah, and that's pretty much all that I can say about this one. Highly recommend that y'all buy this and play it. It's worth it, trust me. Then we have God of War 2. God of War 2, I beat like 2-3 times now, but it comes with everything. So it comes with the second disc, the regular game booklet, and the PlayStation mail-in thing. But yeah, there's not much to really say. Oh, that Rome game actually looks a little more. It looks almost like this, just polished. Next, we have Black. Now, I believe with this one, the disc is, greatest hits. Yeah, both of them are greatest hits. So, I still need to make sure if I'm going to collect Black Label that I actually have to follow up with getting the discs that correspond to the case color, or case ribbon. Anyway, Black is an okay game. It's not the best of shooters, but I like it for what it is. It's nice. Next up, we have The Incredibles. The Incredibles, played it a little bit. I'm not too keen on Disney PlayStation 2 games, but it's good for what it is. And there's the back of it. They have nice artwork, just like the movie. Next up, we have Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. This I was extremely excited to get because it's fucking Harvey Birdman. Like there was no explanation for me not to get it from CD Exchange. Like I needed to get this. So anyway, it came with the booklet, which I made sure to check for because I wanted to see what hilarious shit they would put in here. Also, the disc, just the color, everything about this, like even the back of it, look at it. Even the back, it's just like, it's clean, it's perfect. It's not a video game. It's not a video game like where you hack and slash or beat people up. It's just like the X-Files PlayStation 1 game, but way better. Anyway, next up we have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Haven't got a chance to play this, but I need to play it. I haven't beat part 2 yet. I haven't even beat 1, but 2 it was the one that I got into and ended up stopping. But yeah, this is it. It doesn't have a manual. I need to get one for it. I'll be making videos on finding those manuals. The Matrix, or Enter the Matrix, which is a very good game. It's better on Xbox, regular Xbox. The Xbox original, because right now we got way too many Xboxes to not say the original. Alright, so yeah, this one's way better on the original Xbox. The PlayStation is kind of a step down, but I mean, it's still the same game ultimately, and I love it. And I got this one from, I believe, where did I get this from? I don't even know. Don't remember. This one I definitely got from a pawn shop. I was really excited about getting this. I did test this one out on the PlayStation 2s that I was getting to fix up, because at that time that's what I was doing before I took my hiatus. But yeah, this is a really good game. It may be canceled if somebody decides to do a run through of it with the press, but yeah, it's a Rockstar game, so it's just like Grand Grand Theft Auto. Well, it's it's borderline Manhunt. It's borderline Manhunt, but that's neither here or there. Next up, we have MLB 09, the show. Not really a fan of the based ball. But yeah, that's what it is. It came with a manual, blah blah blah, and got it from a pawn shop. Next up, I got this from a pawn shop. The one where I went to get all of my games back, and I absolutely love playing this. This game in itself is a masterpiece. People may have a problem with it because of some of the glitches, but I mean, it's perfect the way that it is. I love it. Next up, we have Tetris, another game that I got from the pawn shop. Or, no, I didn't get this one from the pawn shop. I got this one from CDexchange. Correcting myself. It came with the booklet and with the disc. Played the hell out of this. I love Tetris. I wish that I could get Tetris on my Nintendo 64. In fact, I believe that's what I may just end up getting on this paycheck. But yeah, Tetris Worlds, perfect. Did I say Tetris Plus? I meant Tetris Worlds. That's what that game is. Tetris Worlds. Alright, next up, Godzilla. I definitely got this from a pawn shop on the other side of town because the disc was all fucked up. And I think it's still all fucked up. Yeah, it's still all fucked up. But, I mean, it came with everything. And the game works when I put it in my PlayStation 2. So, no complaining here. I gotta go to CDexchange to get it clean, though. At some point. Next up, I got Super Bust-A-Move from the mall. There's a store in the mall. It's called Flashback Video Games. I believe that's the name. I got this from them, and I was like, shit, my childhood video game. This one is just like, it's almost like Tetris. You're just bursting bubbles, basically. Shooting bubbles and bursting them. But I played this a shit ton when I was younger. A great game. For simplicity at that. Next up, we have Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. I've never played Super Monkey Ball on PlayStation 2. I've only played it on GameCube. But I figured, this one is good to get. So I think I got this one from the pawn shop as well. They gave me a deal because the case was cracked. So it was originally that $9.95, but I ended up getting it for like $3. So worth it. Really good game too. Yeah, well, nah, I kind of take that back. It's not really. It's a good game for what it is. It's a good game for what it is. It's frustrating, but good game for what it is. Next up, SingStar Pop. There's not much to say on this, aside from I sung this shit. Like, I sung my heart out to these damn games with my sister and mom. But yeah, that was it. We mostly sang to 80s songs because that's what we grew up on. Yeah, SingStar Amp, and of course 90s songs as well. But this one wasn't really good. Wood is Nice by Alice in Chains, but yeah. Anyway, that's Amped. Then we have SingStar 80s. Sung my heart out to this fucking disc so much. Like, we sung this almost every single night for 2 years straight. 2 years straight of singing the same songs. I believe it had Whitney Houston on here. Who else did it have? It had Whitney Houston, Culture Club. I don't know who the fuck Eraser is. Starship, Survivor. It had everything. Like, every fucking thing. Anyway, really good. Oh, yeah. came with the booklet as well. Next up we have SingStar ABBA. Not much here. Booklet is in there. And I got these from various places, so Goodwill, CD Exchange, and whatnot. Next up we have Legends. There's back. Not much to see there. And then last, Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. This one, Gran Turismo perfection when it comes to the older Gran Turismo games. Straight perfection. This one better than its driving is better than 4 because it's more precise. That's what I'll give this one. I still think that 4 is better, the better 3D one, but overall this one is where you want to be when it comes to proper controls. Anyway, that's my video. That's the last game. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next up, we're going to be doing my PlayStation 3 games. So, yeah, stay tuned. And until next time.